Cardi B and Offset have told us more about their lives than we need to know. You know, so these two, they're going through a divorce. Sadly, they're going through a divorce. Well, I saw a bunch of texts and tweets of them going back and forth, and she was saying he cheated, then he said she cheated.
Offset just got arrested. And it's not just the weapons that have people talking. Cardi B is done playing nice. She's exposing everything: private messages, disturbing threats, and an entire mess Offset never wanted the public to know. Now, with the law stepping in and Cardi moving to secure custody of their kids, the fallout is massive. So what really pushed Offset over the edge? And is Cardi finally walking away for good? Let's break it all down.
I don't understand why people want the reason for the divorce to be something so bad. It's not nothing crazy out of this world happens. Sometimes people really do grow apart.
Offset's latest arrest wasn't some minor traffic stop. Police found 3 firearms in his possession, despite him being a convicted felon. The footage of the arrest was cold and tense, but what followed was even darker. Shortly after, Cardi B went live, and the things she revealed had fans shook. She claims Offset has been sending her voice notes and texts, threatening to end both his life and hers if she doesn't take him back. Let that sink in. Cardi even sent those messages to Offset's new girlfriend, and instead of being horrified, the girl called Cardi a liar. Offset, of course, said nothing. And sometimes silence speaks louder than anything else. But Offset's behavior didn't stop at threats.
Cardi B is shedding a little light on her split from Offset.
I just got tired of arguing. I got tired of not seeing things eye to eye. So before, when you feel like it's just not the same anymore, before you actually get cheated on, I'd rather just leave. You know what I'm saying?
Cardi exposed another disturbing move. Offset allegedly sent old explicit videos of them to the man she's currently dating, just to hurt her, just to embarrass her. She shared how he's been harassing her every time she leaves town, leaving cruel voice messages, trying to break down her self-esteem, and playing games with her phone alongside his new girlfriend. That level of control? It's scary. But Cardi's been trying to stay quiet, until now. And when she finally clapped back, she had receipts. And then Offset took things to a whole new level by dragging his new girlfriend into the mess, in the worst way. According to Cardi, Offset brought his new girlfriend into the house that Cardi paid for, a house he no longer even lives in. And the new girlfriend? She posted pictures from inside the house like it was hers.
Here's the thing, Cardi. We're still gonna be mad at Offset. This is why I always tell the young ones, like, don't tell your family about all of the arguments you're having with your man or all of the arguments that you're having with your girl, because family will always remember.
When Cardi confronted her, the girl snapped back like Cardi had no right to be upset. Let's be clear, Cardi bought that house, and this girl acting like she lives there? That's next-level disrespect. Photos and videos from inside the home popped up online, and fans were not having it. But as wild as that sounds, it actually makes more sense when you hear the rumors about Offset's bank account. Word on the street is, Offset is going broke. Insiders say Cardi was the real breadwinner in the marriage. While Offset flexed flashy outfits and gambling habits, Cardi was saving, investing, and stacking generational wealth. Sources say she made 95% of their money, and now she's cut him off completely. He has no access to their shared bank accounts, and the bills are piling up. Blind items hint at Offset taking a woman overseas just to make her work and give him the money. Another report says Cardi officially shut him out of everything: bank accounts, properties, the whole nine.
This time, I wasn't crying. You wanna know why? Because it wasn't, the reason of my divorce is not because of none of that that ever happened before. It's not because of cheating. I'm seeing people like, oh, he has a baby on the way. That's a whole complete lie.
And when a man loses the money, the house, and the girl, what does he do next? Offset didn't take the breakup well. Instead of moving on, he started leaking private messages to make Cardi look bad. But Cardi clapped back hard. She exposed texts showing he was the one desperate to get back with her, asking things like, "Can I jay off with you on the phone?" and telling her he missed her body. She replied with a cold, "You're never getting this pee again." It was brutal. And when he tried to accuse her of still being in love with him, she dropped more receipts. He was begging for another chance, and she wasn't having it. But behind the DMs, Offset was working a different angle, trying to stop the divorce from happening altogether. Offset allegedly refused to sign the divorce papers, deliberately delaying the process. But when Cardi started dating NFL star Stefon Diggs, Offset lost it.
I want to let y'all know I have not shed not one tear. Every single time that, this guy have done something so crazy, so up, and it hits the media, I'm always crying, I'm always stressed out, I'm sad because I don't like that type of shit.
Reports say he went through her phone and leaked private messages between her and Diggs, trying to paint her as a cheater, even while pregnant. It didn't work. Cardi fired back, revealing that not only was she done with Offset, but her new man was richer, classier, and not into playing mind games. Offset wasn't just jealous. He was spiraling, and what happened next only confirmed that. Cardi said it loud and clear. Offset didn't get their kids anything for Christmas. Not one gift, not even a visit. But he did fly out to give his other kids presents. This wasn't just disrespectful, it was calculated. Fans were outraged, especially since their daughter, Culture, is a known daddy's girl.
The WAP rapper filed for divorce from her husband of 3 years last Tuesday. And on Friday, she hit up Instagram Live to candidly address the real reason she's walking away from her marriage.
Cardi made it known she's tired of him using the kids as pawns in his emotional warfare. And the court might agree, because now Cardi isn't just airing him out, she's calling in the authorities. After all the threats and harassment, Cardi's reportedly gotten the police involved. Sources claim there might be enough proof to open an investigation. At the very least, Offset could be brought in for questioning. And when it comes to custody, Cardi already filed for primary custody in the divorce, and Offset's behavior might hand it to her on a silver platter. Other baby mamas have come forward too, saying Cardi was the one who forced Offset to step up as a father. Without her, he wasn't present in their kids' lives. And now, even his own family is enabling the chaos. Remember when Offset's dad blasted Cardi online for not letting Offset cheat in peace? Yeah, that's the energy they're on. Cardi's not getting help from his side. She's standing on her own. But not for long. The court, the police, and the truth might just be on her side. But let's be real. Offset isn't the only one facing consequences. His brand is taking a hit. His relationships are crumbling. And even his fan base is starting to ask questions.
We sharing too much. We gotta stop sharing so much. Remember when arguments used to be between couples and the only person that knew was your sister, because you would call your sister and be like, you know what, sis, come get the kids, because we about to have it out. Go, come get the kids.
The same fans who once rooted for him and Cardi's love story are now watching it collapse in real time. And not everyone's feeling sympathetic. At some point, it stops being about love and starts being about survival. And Cardi? She's choosing herself this time. Still, with so much mess playing out online and behind the scenes, you have to wonder, how much more is there that we haven't seen yet? Will Offset speak out, or is this just the beginning of a much darker downfall? Because if Cardi decides to release all the receipts, Offset might not just lose his family, he could lose everything. And while Offset continues to spiral, Cardi is moving with quiet precision. She's no longer just reacting, she's strategizing. People close to her say she's been documenting everything, preparing for the worst while still trying to protect her peace. She's been staying low, focused on her kids, her business, and rebuilding her life.
Oh, no, man. Everything's good. We blessed.
In August, Cardi told Elle magazine, quote, "I do know that my relationship has a lot of drama."
But don't mistake silence for weakness. Cardi's silence might be the calm before a legal storm that Offset's not ready for. The streets are already buzzing that Cardi's legal team is gathering receipts, timestamps, and witnesses. And with everything Offset's allegedly done, from leaking private videos to making threats, he could be walking straight into a courtroom disaster. If things keep going this way, Cardi won't just win the divorce. She could walk away with full custody, full control of the narrative, and full ownership of the empire they once shared. Offset's fall from grace isn't just about a bad breakup. It's about how far someone will go when their pride, their power, and their pockets get snatched all at once. From alleged threats to leaked videos, arrested with firearms, and emotional games with their kids, it's hard to see how he comes back from this. And Cardi? She's standing tall, handling it all, and protecting herself and her kids first. But what do you think? Is Offset spiraling from jealousy? Or is this just who he's always been? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video. Because this saga, it's far from over.